I hear Karmicville's not having too much fun. Is that true? Is that true? I would have thought when I named the first natural disaster after one of them, some of these things would have ceased to continue. But no, 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 no. They wanted to fight the divine to their bitter end, to their bitter end. Simple enough. Make a wish. That's what it is. And yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to agree because you're talking about. Okay, so J.P. Morgan made the quote, millionaires don't study astrology, billionaires do. So now the light, the kinetic energy from the psychic light of the human slider phenomenon that I use to channel Reiki from light sources, calling my energy back. Okay, there's not a Reiki practitioner out there that when you see them go to do a session, the fucking light gets brighter. It triggers the shit out of them because they just don't have a connection. They don't have an understanding. They don't know what's going on. So they just fill in the blanks. They make shit up instead of asking. And we knew that's what was going to. Hey, you're not asking. Did you ask to do that? She didn't ask. She just does stuff. Yeah, I can't get over that look. It's just what it is. If she has a face, she does. She has a very specific face. You can't see it when she's over here nosing around, but she has this look, and it's not even the dog kicking their head sideways look. It's a zoned in like, you talking to me? I'm a little dog. You got to know better than to talk to a little dog that way. I'm a little dog with a pink collar. You better know better than to talk to me that way. Anyway, I'm telling you, the cats. You hear her bark every now and again, but she has absolutely no problem chasing these cats. We have to sit down and have a long talk every time, like pushing up Daisy. You do not want to. You don't want any part of that cat. That cat is bigger than you are, and you don't want any part. If you caught it, what would you do? I asked her, what would you do with it? She said, I don't know. She doesn't know. She never answers. She never has an answer. She never has an answer. She just wants to find out. And no, 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 no. Sometimes you just don't want to fuck around and find out. So you have a lot of Aztec energy in the cards from sun ancestors. Okay, then do your research on Aztec sun gods and their views on human sacrifice. Simple enough. Pisces, you were right the whole time. Okay, great. I'm looking for the right Pisces. Where are these Pisces that were right the whole time? There's thousands of you out there. That's what it is. And I'm looking for some very, very specific things. Number one, you need to have a light that triggers their demons. Because we don't want to risk. We don't want to run the risk of any more people coming in that are just a bunch of fucking triggered demons. No, 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 no. We're looking for the Pisces with the light that triggers their demons. And I mean, yeah, if we have to go all the way to the top to Denzel Washington, Mr. Washington, I understand. My soul's light triggers their demons. You can't deal with a bunch of triggered demons. I just can't. I can deal with Denzel Washington. Simple enough. I can deal with that. But in each one of those guys has had to deal with the demonic nature of these individuals. And let's face it, I smell death on you. You're done. You're just done. It's the healer in me. Anyway, you got a lot of these karmic energies that can't believe the way that this is playing out. I hear they're losing their SNAP benefits. That's going to lead to a bunch of people snapping. It's just what it is. They'll be snapping before too long for sure. And that's what they want. They're looking for every excuse, and you'll give it to them. They'll give it to them. They will. They would rather fight for what they don't fucking deserve. Simple enough. Simple enough. And every time I try to come back into society, this happens. I saw one of the write-ups. She says, I was talking to a guy and I told him what street he was on, and it went fucking silent. And simple enough. And I know she's like, I don't think he'll ever call me back again. And I'm like, well, yeah, I can remember when I had a reptilian removed from me, a reptilian attachment from Christine Holiday. The people that were around me. You gave permission to a psychic to see what was going on around here? Well, yeah, of course I did. So why? Why would I not fucking consent to a stranger that's all over the light workers lab helping people? Why would I not give her consent? She was referred to me. She actually gave a shit. I owe her all of this. Simple enough. You got to keep that in mind. I have a method behind my madness. There is someone that gets full credit for all of this. Simple enough. And it's probably not you or you. I know you're over there somewhere, but it's what it is. It's what it is. We would be having a completely different conversation if a couple key lessons hadn't been learned early on. I mean, number one, I thought that, being a karma bringer of the light, I thought that meant helping people. I thought that meant stopping them from receiving their karma comeuppance. And that was so far from the truth. You don't take other people's karma. No. That's their lesson to learn. No matter how bad it is, no matter, Pisces, you can save lives. Tarot reader, I don't want to fucking hear that. I don't want to, because people can't believe. Pisces, you can do unbelievable shit that no one else can. Okay, tarot reader, where are those Pisces? Because I want to work with them. You can't work with these half-wit, mundane, inhuman fucks that have a title or a fucking label that isn't human, that are triggered by what we're doing. No. You'll work with the light. Simple enough. We tried that. We tried working with with people that are in the dark, and the swizz. They don't want to do the work, and I don't care. I'm looking for people that have already done the work, fucking have their own destined path to work on. Simple enough. I hear they're siphoning a whole bunch of energy that causes shit to grow like the sun shining on it. Is that true? Because I have to call my energy back that was taken without my consent. And thank you, Pisces Kingdom, for the tip on the cord cutting ritual. You have to keep in mind, though, I do that shit like 3 times a day. So I take Vishen Lakhiani's advice from Mind Valley. Once a day is good, twice is better, but 3 times is the best. Simple enough. That's what it is. And when I hear all of this shocking energy on destiny swapping and fucking group people are in now, Karmaville can't believe how this is paying out. Well, yeah, you can't work with Karmaville. That's karma. That's Karmics in Karmaville. No. We brought them the karma and we had to leave. That's what it is. We came in, it's always better to give than to receive. We gave them the karma, and now we're going to get fucking out of that karmic situation. They're creating generational curses. We're breaking them. Simple enough. I'm down to the fucking wire. I'm just down to. They're walking the tightrope, and I'm down to the wire. I'm just basically out of curses to break. Pisces, they don't know how you did it. That's because they didn't ask, Pisces Kingdom. None of these people have asked anything. I took their nose and I left with, and this is what it is. And you got to keep in mind, most of the people that will come, they already know everything. You can't teach them anything. They already know it all. Their finances are fantastic. Their health is fantastic. Their home life is fantastic. All their bills are paid. Yeah. They've got all that fucking going on. No. They come to you with a whole fucking heaping mound of problems that they want you to solve. And I'm all for being a problem solver. But I'm not going to do the work. I'm not going to do your fucking karmic work. I'm not going to clear your karma. Why would I possibly do that? I've tried that before. It just doesn't work. That energy transfer shit, that's very, very real. I would have to agree with the readers. That's what it is. And I mean, you know, the Karmics can't believe how this is playing out. Well, I mean, what didn't someone use magic on an earth angel? And it's what it is. I mean, over a crown activation, over a crown chakra activation, over a morning star lighting of the Kabbalistic tree of life. And then they wanted to get involved. They wanted to stop that from happening. Oh, they don't want that person being in line. You have to ask yourself, why? Why? Because that brings exposure to the shit they were getting away with in the dark. Okay, great. It's what it is. We've all made mistakes. Simple enough. I made a mistake by fucking ever being around any of them. Simple enough. That's what it is. What is the problem? The fucking bottom feeders are no better. They're no worse than the top water bass turds. It's just what it is. You got fish out there, Pisces. It's a whole ocean full of fish. You got the bottom feeders, the carp and the catfish down here. Okay, cool. Up here, these top water. When I cast it, teach a man how to fish. When I cast a top water lure looking for some top level shit, I end up catching a fucking bass turd. You never get the fish, you get the bass turd. Who want to exercise their control? Cool. Exercise another fucking, run from another earthquake. Exercise your control inside the next fucking storm. Simple enough. That's what it is. God us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light, us be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. I mean, when a reader says, Pisces, God will open the sky up for you. Pisces, you're opening portals. Okay, where the fuck is this Pisces? I'm not going to deal with people that can't open portals, Pisces. I don't want to fucking deal with people that God won't open the sky up for. Would you want to deal with someone that God wouldn't even fucking open the sky up for? Where are these people? I hear you say these things. Okay, great, Pisces. Where are you? Where are you with the fucking energy master's infallible intent? And it's what it is. And do I abuse my abilities? No, I got 5-star reviews and a whole bunch of haters. The more haters you have, the more successful you become. Did you know that? Thank you, Spirit. And it's what it is. And I mean, with all that, we already have enough hate on the planet. If I take hate's job and you can't hate anyone else but me with 5-star reviews, fucking, I'm happy with that. I'm overjoyed with that, especially when everything you put out goes back on you tenfold. I'm overjoyed with that. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my God, he is the devil. How the fuck can I? Okay, great. So when I hear that shit, when I hear a reader say that shit, Pisces, because you are the most spiritual and you're connected to heaven and earth. Okay, cool. So hell is your heels. That's earth. Simple enough. Hell is represented by the heel. If you have to walk 40 days and 40 nights in the desert with no water, that's going to feel like hell. Oh God, I have no water. Oh God, my feet hurt. I'm so scared. Hell is a vibrational frequency. Hell is a vibrational frequency. And when you have these individuals who have set out to go against the divine plan over fucking cash, they're on their feet. They're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Oh God, what have we done? What have we done? Good question. What have they done? What have they done? Simple enough. And when I hear, and I'm not even going to promote her because we want to change the names of the innocent. How's that sound? We want to change the names of the innocent. When I hear that reader say that their cycle is just now starting, yeah, they haven't even gotten the brunt force of it yet, right? But when she says right around 2017, 2018, yeah, that would have been October the 17th, 2017, 3:33, when I just kind of fucking Pisces walked into all of this shit. And when I walked into all of this crazy shit, it just started to unravel. It was like I was a completely different person. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. We're seeing interdimensional activity, all kinds of weird shit. All this weird shit that people talk about, where are the people that are doing it? I don't want to hear what these people talk about. I'm looking for the people that are doing it, because you've got people that are they're talking, they're human doings. This is all they do. They just talk. Cool. I'm looking for the humans being that shit. Simple it is. These people are human beings too, but they're being doings talking. I'm looking for the human beings doing. It's double-edged sword. It's the same fucking thing, but one's a little bit different than the other. Simple enough. When I hear Pisces Kingdom say, Pisces, these people can't believe you healed from what they did to you. Great. That tells me immediately, fuck them, fuck their mother, their children. Where's the Pisces they were doing that shit to? Simple enough. I can't deal with them, their families. New level, new devils. Great. Let's leave those devils over there. Pisces Kingdom, where are the Pisces that they were doing that to? The healers. The ones that they can't believe you have healed from whatever they did to you. When Pisces Kingdom says that, Pisces, and I quote, Pisces, these people can't believe you have healed from all that they did to you. Okay, cool. So you can't deal with them. You want to deal. I want to find that Pisces. Where's that Pisces at? Where's that Pisces? The one that they can't fucking believe. I want to go. I want to give me something to believe in. Thank you, Spirit. It's simple enough. They can't believe how this is playing out. Well, they did try to destiny swap with an energy that ended up getting dipped in failure to unalive an earth angel energy across the planet in Tarot land. What a bunch of fucking failures. Pisces, they want you to martyr yourself. That's a bunch of fucking sinners wanting Jesus to die for their sins. That's good. Straight to hell you go. Straight to hell you go. Sorry. It's just what it is. You didn't learn from last time y'all tried that shit. And I mean, betrayal equals God's wrath. Wait, did we get the return of Christ consciousness and then the super consciousness or the creator consciousness or the divine light? Did we get the return of that and then people betrayed it? Oh God. Oh God. The morning star energy returned and they betrayed it? Oh God. That's like the return of fucking Jesus. Oh God. What kind of fucking sinners are these? People that want to repeat karmic patterns? No. No. Doesn't work that way. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. Simple enough. Yeah, we can't stop them. Yeah, that's what it is. No, you can't stop them. That's what it is. God's in control. Simple enough. It's the difference between the morning star Jesus energy and the morning star Lucifer energy. You will... No. I don't care. I'm letting God deal with you. Simple enough. Jesus and the return of Jesus is the fucking reaper. That's what it is. However, we can't move forward. We can't fucking reap what we've sown until we get these destiny swappers out of the way. And Karma's doing a beautiful job of that. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. And when I hear a reader say that, Pisces, what they did to you is now happening to them. They wanted to be healers. They wanted the crown. Now they will have to go through every rite of passage that you went through on the healer's journey to ascend into that crown. Okay, great, reader. When I hear you say that, if you're talking about me, if you're talking about my light, that shit comes with multiple near-death experiences. That comes with dealing with people that can't fucking understand a word you say and abuse their power with a pen that's mightier than your words. Why? Fucking same reason she just posted a minute ago about telling a dude what street he was on. They're afraid. Your light, your information. Light represents information. your light, you give them information that they're afraid of, they get in fear and immediately abuse their power. So I don't deal with them anymore. That's why you've got that energy in the cards of bribing judges, crooked fucking cops, and circle sessions around children. That's what it is. I can't do anything about it. I certainly hope that's not true. But you've got readers that are telling thousands of women that that kind of energy is what is siphoning the Kundalini energy off of the healer. A circle jerk club. Oh, God. Do they use handcuffs? So are they armed and dangerous when they're in these activities? Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're not going to have human black market sales ever come out in the cards again without me reminding you of how beautiful it is in Lincoln County, New Mexico, where the New Mexico deluge just kind of turned that sandbox into a mud pit. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Simple enough. They told you God brings the storms. When evil goes up against an earth angel, war angels and their destruction soon follow. Well, tell us, Mystic Nine, what do you mean by that? Cards in the upright. Cool. I did the whoop-de-doo. Look at that. What is the focus on these destiny swappers? You cannot, there's no way they can get out of this. There's no way to purify what they have done. That's what it is. Plain and simple. They went against the divine for money. That shit has no intrinsic value. None whatsoever. It's not even backed by gold. They went against the golden aura over something that says in God we trust that has no intrinsic value backed by gold. Think about that. What a disaster. What an absolute disgrace these people are. What are we looking at for intentions surrounding these bribed fuckers? Ooh, they're in some adventures, aren't they? Simple enough. When I tell you I have a waterfall coming back to me, go over and listen to Pisces Kingdom's readings when she talks about doing the cord cutting ritual. The minute that I start that cord cutting ritual, go over to a picture of the I Am presence. It looks like fucking Tron. Looks like a guy standing in the beginning of the Tron video game. That's what my meditations have turned into. Simple enough. They can't fucking make diagrams that go along with the techniques. I tell you where the technique is. I tell you what the diagram looks like. Learn to see energy in the air. You'll see it. Learn to see energy in the air. Simple enough. Forgiveness. That's what it is. I hear that the fucking moon steals its energy from the sun all across Terra Land with a band of flying monkeys that are now all fucking fighting and whatnot. Cool. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Their karma you can't pay that. That's what it is. There's no way. Whatever that destiny swap is with an ascended fire and water master that's all in your cards, too many readers have talked about them being drugged to the lake of fire. Oh God, like they're really, oh no, that we don't believe in any of that. Well, me either, because Dolores Cannon, out of thousands, as a level 2 QHHT practitioner, out of thousands of sessions. Now, I've always believed in prophecy, but she never could find a hell. And the fact that she never could find a hell and she's in 117 countries, I would have to agree with Dolores Cannon, because if she didn't know what to call something, she called it whatever the fuck she wanted to and told you. I just called it that because I didn't know what else to call it. Okay, great. That's integrity. So if you've got Dolores Cannon and we're starting to see the New Earth things play out, okay, great. But there's still prophecy. There's still the Word of God. There's still a discrepancy within all of this. And you got to think. People prophesizing that long ago, Nostradamus, that shit was all questionable. But then when it happens, it's all, well, must have been what he was trying to fucking describe. So if you have that energy of Anton LaVey with the Church of Satan, okay, great. So you've got that energy in the tarot reads of someone stuck in the astral. Okay, well, that's some fallen angel shit. Okay, great. I can go with that. You also have that energy of these individuals doing forbidden magic of summoning jinn. Now, when I understand, because it's a simple Google search, not to mention that, that's something that I have explored as a Reiki master, but they have to give you consent. That's what it is. And I mean, you can't, a doctor can't do fucking brain surgery without fucking practicing on themselves and others. Now, having a reptilian attachment removed from myself, I understand the differences that come from it. So when you've got readers talking about these witches summoning jinn, I have a conversation with the young lady they named in the reading. Her zodiac sign matches the same sign that reader called out. And she did. She showed every symptom of an entity attachment. Chosen 144. They look at you. They go into the bathroom and they mumble shit under their breath like they're fucking conspiring with an entity against you. That's what it is. You go and research it. It says all that. Great. So having a Reiki business with Reiki for entity removal as a possibility to practice, going to help these people. Yeah, now you got that energy in the cards of Pisces. You wished you would never have tried to help these people. You're absolutely fucking correct. So now they go in the group of everyone I wish I'd have never fucking helped. That's what it is. Y'all are in the I wish I'd have never fucking ever met you club. Simple enough. How can you hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. You're in the I can't fucking believe I ever met you club. And your fucking energy is tainting. It's diseasing the entire fucking tarot community. Taking risks. Fucking they played stupid games and they won stupid prizes. Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the game show of life. What do we need to explore? Yeah, fucking you can't trust these people. Simple enough. Simple enough. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. I appreciate that. However, some of the readers that I trust have said body bags for everyone. Now, when I hear a reader say body bags for everyone, that tells me that everyone in that group will not need a fucking healer, obviously. And I can't get a review from them afterwards anyway. So 5-star reviews don't matter after that. Fucking healing, certainly you can't heal people that are flying around in the fucking air. Just doesn't work that way. It's just, they fly around the air, and when they hit the ground, their healing can't be. Resurrection, you might be able to resurrect them, but no one ever taught you that magic. And then you got then you got tantric zombies walking around the fucking earth. Fucking success. The adventures of the past brought in success and spiritual protection. Thank you for that. It's amazing what happens when you're on God's purpose and God's plan. And you tell them that, and then they take the lesson and the karma instead of learning the lesson, removing the karma to receive the blessing and continue on the Dharma path. It's that fucking simple. They don't see it that way, though. They want instant gratification. The hardest path comes with the greatest rewards, right? And then you've got people that they see that light, immediately think, oh, this is a challenge. Yeah, that's the light of God that they were challenging. It's Reiki. It's universal life force energy. What is God? God is the universe and everything in it. Right. Okay, cool. So what is life force energy? God is everything. Energy is everything. Okay, cool. The math is mathing. Yeah, you can't believe any of these people. They took risks and it was all over cash. Okay, great. So fucking how much cash did they go against God for? How much cash did they go against God force energy for, tarot? Simple enough. Now they can't believe these things are playing out because God always gets the last laugh. They just didn't realize it would be God laughing at their fucking destruction. Simple enough. Spirit says there will be no flow. They did all that for the flow, huh? They weren't in the flow. They were trying to steal the flow, and I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Simple enough. Simple enough. And keep in mind, yes, Pisces, you have been on point. Your intuition has been on point the whole time. Okay, great. So prove to me these individuals don't have an 8-year karmic cycle to go through everything that you can't ask somebody to do something you're not willing to do yourself. Simple enough. And if you've already got that confirmation energy that the Earth Angel has closed out a cycle and left an entire group behind to go through everything mystical and magical that they tried to put that individual through, great. Where's that individual? I can't focus on the people that are now learning the lessons of what they wanted for another. Can't work with them. No. We work for the people that fucking left them to learn that lesson. That's who you work with. Simple enough. Simple enough. Enjoy your Saturday. Namaste.